Hey everybody, welcome back. We've got a new class we're going to show you today. Dark Souls 3, the Convergence. This is the Dreadnought. This is one badass dude now. He starts out with the flame candle, I think that's what it's called, flame hammer, that the gargoyles usually use. And it starts out with like almost 300 in attack power. Oops, didn't mean to do that. The spells it starts out with are okay. That just kind of gives you like a reinforcement, but it also makes you fat roll, gives you weight. Let's see, what's it do here? Hang on. Yeah, it just makes everything slow, but it gives you extra poise and protection and stuff like that. The other one is, let's see what it does. You do that. And then all you have to do is stand in it when you're low on HP, and it refills your HP. So I haven't really used these at the beginning of the game. Okay, now what I did too, you got to check this out. His armor is some heavy-duty stuff. Okay, but it gives you strength, intelligence, and faith by 1, and boosts poise. So this guy starts out with all this on. Starts out with a poise. Hang on, where do we go here? With poise of 56.57. The problem with that is it weighs so much that you're going to be fat rolling, because you're at 85% on your weight ratio. You got to be below 70 to not fat roll. So what I did was, the helmet is one of the heaviest things, so basically just remove it. Takes you down to 66.7, plus your poise is still at 54.52. That's pretty good. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to get this thing started. I'll show you what I ended up with here. Let's go ahead and do him two-handed. He's a pretty... See, he's not doing any damage to me at all. He's hit me twice. Now, when you do it one-handed, we'll get a shield later on. When you do it one-handed, he actually has a... That kind of keeps him from escaping. and that thing, it's got good knockback and the whole 9 yards. So it's really a pretty powerful weapon to start the game with. But anyway, we're going to get these guys out of the way, get through the first boss, and see, they don't do much damage at all. You just walk right through them. And then hit an Estus Flask and kill you right back. Oh, forgot about you, dude. Another bad thing about this, well, not really bad, but just kind of a negative thing, is that he uses so much stamina. 3 hits uses all of it. So if you're not careful on that last swing, if whoever you're trying to kill still has a little bit of life left in him, he will stab you. You will not be able to roll away fast enough because your stamina hasn't refilled. So you got to kind of watch that. But I mean, honestly, with that much poise, it doesn't really matter how many times you get hit. We're going to go on down through here and get to Firelink, and because I want to show you, we'll get to Firelink, and then I'll show you what the new character is that I've got. That I think he's like level 59 or 60. Because eventually I do get rid of this flame hammer. I really don't care for this at all. He's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Because pretty much what I ended up doing is I ended up making this guy a Pyromancer. But the thing of it is what I did, I switched to, and I'll show you where you can buy the Great Machete and infuse it with the heavy gem. And by the time you're not even to the Crystal Sage boss, which is what, like the 3rd boss, you got over between 800 and 1,000 attack power. So it's gonna move up pretty quick. Come on, shoot at me so I can jump. be able to take care of this guy without any extra. And down goes the bad guy. Okay, now what we're going to do is pop this guy for a couple of extra sets of 6,000 souls apiece. We're going to kill him a couple times here just before we head in, and get a little few extra souls. Yeah, this flame hammer is not bad. It's really pretty strong to start with, but it's just so awkward. It really is slow. I get damaged. I get damaged ungodly amounts. I mean, even though this thing does take a lot of damage, I don't know. That's why I switched to the Great Machete. Let's go ahead. He was chewing the hell out of me. It didn't want to do half the damage of my, or steal take half of my HP. God, it's late. It's late. Let's start one more time here. Get us up to 20,000. That's a good number to start your upgrade with. I will say one thing. This does make short work of the Swordmaster up there on Firelink Shrine. Very short work. Now we'll head to Firelink and get this thing going, then we'll switch to the what I call the infused and reinforced character, about level 60 or something like that, to show you what he's good. But this is just got to show you how easy it is to start out with, and he's really pretty strong. Like I said, I switch him over to Pyromancy or Geomancy, mostly Pyromancer later on, because with all this extra armor on, this heavy poise, you'll see I've got a shield, but I don't use it. I keep the flame hand on the one hand and my Great Machete in the other one, and that's it. I mean, that's really all I need. You can take a few hits from one of the bad guys, and basically it just barely makes a dent. See, those guys shoot me up pretty good, but look at my health. It's hardly moved at all, so that's some decent armor. And actually pretty good on this guy. Come on, give me, big boy. I got something for you. He's hit me quite a few times and hasn't really done any damage. Not much as that. He's about ready to go down. There he goes. So this beginning armor really, and the poise is just really outstanding on this thing. We'll go light the bonfire, and I'm not going to go up and get the. And one thing you really do need to do is because do you start out with Havel's Ring on this thing? I think we do. So let's check. Yeah, so you start out with Havel's Ring, so that really helps your the load and the poise. Well, let's see if she's already selling it. Selling the Great Machete. I don't know if she is yet.
Weapon and Ash as it is.
I want to show you because, whoops. There, don't see it yet. Okay, I must have to give her some ashes or something. I think it is. After you give her the first set of ashes that you collect, she will sell the Great Machete for like 7,000 souls. And I picked that up. I picked up the Pyromancer Flame.
Ashen 1.
And then I went and got, we went and got Cornix down there and everything.
Well, I have your toilet, I have.
And this guy reinforces with Twinkling Titanite. And there's not that much at the beginning of the game, so you're not going to get a whole lot of reinforcement on this early in the game. That's why I changed the weapon up to the Great Machete. So,
Pretty be careful.
At this point, let's go ahead and switch up to the character that I've got this guy built up to. And like I said, I've only been through 3 bosses. No, 2 bosses. What's he been? Yeah, 3. I got the Crystal Sage was the last boss that I did, and I killed her with this Great Machete. I killed her before it even pulled up all her extra, like little holographic things or whatever, or her reproductions of herself. Okay, where are we at here? That's him right there. Yeah, he's level 56. 56. But I really am. This character is really pretty strong. Like I said, it only took me level 56, and we're 3 bosses, so we're not even a quarter of the way through the game. Okay, here's our man. Now, here's what we got going with this guy now. I bought the Great Machete and used a heavy infusion, so that now, just one-handed, it's 896 attack power. Now, if you do two-handed, it's 1,000. Now, if you do the sharp, and this the skill with this is the sharpening. That raises it up to 1,150. And you see, we've got the Pyromancy Flame and the Douse Flame. That's the one for Geomancies. I've got to pick up some more things to upgrade it because right now it's only a +3, but we've got the Pyromancy Flame to +7. Plus, we're using the Pyromancer Ring, the one that does all the good stuff: fire defense, attacks, and reduces FP consumption by 10%. We're using that ring. The fire damage increase. Plus, we've got the Swamp Ring if you want to that increases fire damage. But I'm using the Coveted Silver Serpent Ring that help get a few more souls. But the armor, I'm down to 2 pieces. But my poise is still 24, which is pretty damn good. We'll get rid of these. Let's see, because what I want to do is I want to show you. You get 3 good swings out of it, but you're talking double-handed like that. That's 1,000 points or 1,000 attack power per swing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through the this right up through here and show you this. Just and see, this is what I do. I don't even use the shield. I've got Flame Dart. Let's see, what other. I picked up these spells so far. I don't know where that came from. I think I found that somewhere. But I got all the a lot of the Pyromancy spells that are available right now. I even picked up one of the Aeromancies. That Air Blade, that's a real good one. I mean, later on, I've already got the staff for that. Yeah, right there. But later on, that's a pretty good spell. We get everything built up because it really is a really nice little spell. But anyway, you'll see, and the Flame Dart. Okay, we'll just go ahead and run through this a little bit. But I don't even use a shield, and you'll see why. No sweat. Okay, let's pick one of these guys out. That's all she wrote. And look at it, hardly used any FP. That guy up on the hill, we'll get him down here and then chop him up, get him to come after me. One swing, that's all it took. And he did diddly shit worth damage to me. Shall we drag another one up? Come up and get me, boys. Oh no, killed him. Oh, here he comes. And one swing right now. That's awesome. And one for you. See, they had very little damage to me. Tell you what we might do with this. We might go ahead and try the boss here. And just see how well it does. See, one swing on those. It had over 1,000 attack points. Yeah, I'm thinking. There's one of those funky knights. Oops. Let's draw him out. Get me. Oh, that was bad enough. Yeah, just one swing. Yeah, he did kind of knock me down a bit, didn't he? Let's see if we can just... No sweat. Now let's get our helper. Excuse me. Let's get our NPC to help us here, and let's go give these guys a shot. Let's see what we can do. I think he's... I honestly, I don't know if he's weak to fire or not. We'll find out. If not, we'll just basically beat him to death with this thing. You with me, baby? Okay, here we go. We're going for it. Actually, let's just try with the machete. Look at that. 3 swings. Whoa. 3 swings is all it took. Oh my god. Wow, that was too cool. Let's go get this big boy. I ain't afraid of you now, man. Your ass is mine. Look at that. Look how much that took him down. Oh, and she finished him off. Wow. So you can see by the example here that this character, this class, can really be buffed up, reinforced really, really quick to where you're just Barney badass. So, anyway, I really like this character. I think I'm just going to keep playing this one for a while. So, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this and hope it was informative. Hope it's a character you might want to try to see what you can do with it. And so I just started with the Pyromancy because I like that. You can, because he starts off with enough intelligence and faith and one or two slots, I think. You can switch him to sorceries. You can make him pretty much anything. But the good thing I like about it is that armor. If you can get past the extra weight and just deal with that, you saw the poise, how much it really helped. And that weapon right there, I mean, for this early in the game to have over 1,000 attack power, that's one badass son of a bitch. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I think I've still got the Blood Priest and a couple of other classes to go through. I just haven't really got them built up enough to showcase some of their spells and stuff. Because I showed all the Pyromancy spells. I think I showed you in the first the first series of the Convergence videos that I did with the Geomancy and Pyromancy. So if you have any questions about or any wonder at all what kind of spells you can do with the Pyromancy, just go to my the first video in the series of the Convergence, and it shows you how badass you can really make. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you later, and have a good one.